Headed to the race tomorrow? You're not alone. A whole lot of people are going. And it's going to be 96 degrees. That's the air temperature. I suspect that on the track that it's probably going to be 110, 120 degrees. The heat index tomorrow will be a little more than 100. However, when we get into the upper 90s, the mid and upper 90s, usually the humidity is not all that high because the sun's heat creates a lot of high temperature, but when you have more humidity, the temperature tends to be a little bit lower. At any rate, 96 is 96 degrees, and it's going to feel like it's at least 100, especially when you get a bunch of people together. So hot and sunny. The record high, we're going to break the record tomorrow. The record high in 1937 was 92 degrees. There's nothing showing up on the Storm Team Fury. It is a clear, mostly calm night. We have a little bit of a breeze from the southeast at about 5 miles per hour. We'll double check that for you here in just a moment. There are a few clouds trying to move into the western portion of Illinois, but generally sunny throughout the day tomorrow. 79 in Lafayette, 66 Chicago, 81 in Moline, 81 in Springfield, 70 Mount Vernon, 88 in St. Louis. This again is a very good example. Although they have cloudiness here, this is also a very good example about how a city retains heat. Chicago doesn't because it's right next to the lake and it takes a longer time for water to warm up. Terre Haute has 79, Casey 81, Robinson 77, and Vincennes 76 degrees. It feels like it's 82 degrees, so we do have a little bit of humidity out there, but it's not oppressively humid. That'll be later on in this summer. Right now, this is more of a dry heat with just a little 5 mile per hour breeze from the southeast. We have had a few wind gusts. Casey 21, Rockville 19, Linton 17. And you can see here there is somewhat cooler air. Fargo has 61, Minneapolis 63, but see how this kind of ridges over like this? This is where we have a warm front, and that's where some showers and thunder showers are developing right along this warm front, and some more stormy weather farther up in Minnesota. This center of low pressure will move closer to us as we get into the day tomorrow. So it's going to be somewhat breezy tomorrow. I have a prediction, and that is that tomorrow at the race, the Indianapolis 500, there will be a lot of caution flags. A lot of caution because of the fact that it's so hot and the track gets kind of slippery and so on. And so it'll be interesting to see how the race plays out. I hope everybody's okay. I'm sure they will be, but I'll bet you there are a lot of cautions. And then we get into Monday and this cold front gets closer. And as this cold front gets closer, what happens is we start to develop more clouds, and by Monday evening, maybe some showers or thunderstorms moving in. Tonight, 71 for the overnight low tonight. 96, record high tomorrow, sunny, hot, a gusty southwest wind. Tomorrow night, 72, clear and warm, and the 7-day forecast. Well, then we get up to a 40 to 50% chance for showers and thunder showers, especially in the afternoon. And then a little bit cooler on Tuesday, a high of 84. Wednesday, closer to average for this time of year, about 78 degrees. It is kind of strange, Ron Durrell, because the hotter it gets, when you get in the mid to upper 90s, usually the air is very dry, and so you don't have that humidity. The humidity really kicks in when it's in the upper 80s, and then it feels like it's in the mid to upper 90s.
Well, I tell you, if you just step outside, it just feels just really heavy out there.
Yes, it does.
That's what humidity does. All right, thank you very much, Kevin.